Viewers and subscribers, you're welcome back on this platform, BVI Channel 1, where truth is the gospel we preach. And I'll keep preaching this gospel of truth. It is left for you to embrace it. Sometimes we publish video and people argue this is fake news. Talking about the news concerning 150 Nigerians who decided to go and offer themselves to fight for Ukraine. They believe it is better to die in Ukraine than to live in Nigeria. Now, in case you are still in doubt, this is the video.
I'm currently standing in front of the Ukrainian embassy here in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, and sitting by its gate right behind me are vibrant young Nigerians who have approached the embassy to volunteer their services to the Ukrainian government following the call of the Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to members of other nations who are willing to assist in its current defense and invasion by Russia. When asked why they had approached the Ukrainian embassy to fight for the country instead of their own, they had this to say.
We are angry. We are angry. So we want to leave this nation because some of all these men, their children are nowhere to. Their children are not in this country. They are abroad, studying, have to strike here and there. I have volunteered myself. If I want to leave this country, I want to go and fight for Ukrainians. I've enrolled into Nigerian Defense Academy for the past three times. Three consecutive times. 2013, I was there in Kaduna, Zaria. Even when my name was enlisted, they said I still have to have a link to a general or senator.
It's better for someone to even die there than to die in this country.
Yes.
My brother, is it anything special in this country? You and I know that nothing special in this country. If flash your back at least some years ago, what the bonus we met those things and those things are still on ground. Is that how it's supposed to be? Is it a country that are ready to move on? Traveling from here to Ukraine and assist them in fighting, I believe is the best thing. Is the best thing that Nigeria youth. You understand? And you be guaranteed. Even if you die there, I'm sure that your family will not suffer here in Nigeria.
Yes. We have political crisis, we have economic crisis, we have issues here and there, we have insecurity, right? And there's no sign by the government that they are going to do anything soon because all this while they've been doing blame game. So some of us think that it's better to die for a country who will value you, right, than to die for a country who will not, even while you're alive, it seems as if you're dead already.
My dream has been to be in the military. That has been my dream. My childhood dream is to be in military, and it's since. For the past since 2012, I've tried several, applying for DXX, Navy, Army, Air Force. I've tried several. It's not one, it's not two. It's like consistent. In fact, I would say that all the applications that I've underwent in the Nigerian Army and paramilitaries, I've applied for all, but it's not working out. We are not opportune to know people that are in office, in public office. Government, we are not opportune. That's the truth.
Their hope of a new future might, however, be dashed as they complained of lack of preparedness on the side of the Ukrainians.
For the news I had, online, what the thing stated that if you're willing, do you understand that a provision will be made for you and all that? Me hearing is a reverse. This is an issue I'm hearing now that if you want to go, you should be the ones to make a visa for yourself and all that. Go to Poland, then they will know that they'll see the readiness in you. To me, they are not ready.
They said that we that are willing to go there, we have to raise the sum of $1,000, which is about 500,000 naira. I was like, but that wasn't what you guys are telling us is totally different from what we read online. I don't think they are ready for that. They just want us to go and hustle for the money. If I have $1,000 here in Nigeria, I know the business, I will invest it. And in a month time, I will recover.
Unemployment, lack of opportunities, and lack of a favorable environment to do business were some of the reasons they gave. They say that until the government has put in place infrastructures to ensure that the sufferings of Nigerians are alleviated, it is better to die for another nation than their own.
You've seen it and you've had it. Does it sound like fake to you? There is nothing we have not seen in this country. There is nothing you have not heard from this country. I told you time and over that this country na theater. cinema theater. Sometimes you get comedy, sometimes you get tragedy, sometimes you get tragicomedy. That is, in fact, this country don't cast. It don't cast finish. You can imagine. That is the reality on ground. And that is a strong message. So, will I call the political class? Those ones, they don't care. It is rather a strong message to all Nigerians to understand the situation they found themselves. A country where people are living in hell. A country where people would prefer a war-torn zone than to live within the peace of a graveyard. That is what it's called, peace of a graveyard. People are dying every day, but people think, oh, it doesn't concern me until it concerns you. Well, I believe to whip up emotions and sentiment, lamentation on social media will not solve the problem. What will solve the problem is for Nigerian people to wake up and stop being used by the failed political class. I will keep saying this. If anyone that has been within the system of governance in Nigeria, that have tested the corrupt system of Nigerian government, I tell you, they don't deserve your vote. Especially those you know vividly well that they are corrupt and they are mischievous in character. There are just very few ones. They are not even up to 5% of the political class you have today in Nigeria that you can vouch for. The rest are vultures waiting to feast on your carcass. That is exactly what is happening in Nigeria. The victims are the Nigerian people. That is the truth. Somebody that has failed as a governor, you are drumming support for him to go and run for presidency. Is that not madness? Somebody that has cornered the collective wealth of a people is vying to go and, oh my God. Well, it doesn't stop by, let us elect the best people to go and man Nigeria. Let me tell you, the bottom line is, take this from me, the bottom line is, if you bring angels to go and man Nigerian government as it is today, with the structure of Nigeria, with the constitution of Nigeria as it is today, they will fail. Write it down. If you ask angels, known angels, you see them drop from heaven, and you say, usher in to become Nigerian government officials from presidency to the lowest, with the way Nigeria is structured, they will fail woefully. So you need to identify men and women. That is what is most important. From the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. Those who carry your own aspiration. We are not one Nigeria. The north have their peculiar problem. Likewise, we from the east. The same is applicable to the west and those from the south. Until you identify those, because we know there are men who are loyal to where they come from, the aspiration of their people. They will go and fix the problem of Nigeria with one shot, balkanizing Nigeria back to regional government. And that is the only hope Nigeria has. Outside that, you see this country, it will crash. But unfortunately, it will crash upon the heads of these politicians, and the spillover effect will hit the poor masses. If you want to avoid this calamity, then the only solution is get the right people who carry your aspiration to go and represent you and push this country back again to regional government. That is the irreducible minimum we are asking from. From the southeast, I must tell you, we need regional autonomy to harness our God-given potential. And all these things we are seeing in Nigeria will vanish because Nigeria was structured to fail, to impoverish, to exploit the ordinary people. So I have delivered the message. It is left for you to share it. It may not sound interesting, but that is the truth. And that truth is what will set us free. I'm signing out. I'm Asuchin Peters. Stay connected. Stay tuned to this platform, BVI Channel 1. And we will not disappoint you with exposing your mind and consciousness to truth and nothing but the truth. Please drop your comment. Let me have your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye-bye.